video review from the Complete Komputers YouTube channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Zalman Z9 Plus case. This is a mid-tower case for entry to mid-level gaming computers. Alright, so coming to the front of the case. Right, so on the front of this case, at the top panel, we have 4 USB 2.0 ports, a microphone jack, a headphone jack, a hard drive in activity light, a reset button, and on the other side of this panel we have a LCD temperature display. A thermometer comes with this case, so you can put that anywhere you want and it will display the temperature. And below that we have a fan controller which can control up to 2 fans. And on the top there we have the on-off button. So below that top panel we have 1, 2, 3, 5¼ inch drive bays for your optical drives or other fan controllers. Below that we have a 3¼ inch drive bay for a floppy disk drive. And you'll notice this big Z shape on the front. Behind that is a blue 120mm LED fan. So behind the front panel you can see that there is this 120mm fan with the dust filter. I'll take that off so you can have a close look. They are washable, so if it gets too dusty then you can take it out and wash it. And they're just easy to clip back on. Right, so then we have just the barriers for all the drive bays, and over here we have dust filters on all of the protector panels for the drive. On the side of this case we have a big honeycombed grill right down the middle with a 120mm fan stored in the bottom left and room for another 120mm fan stored in the top right. They can either be intake or out or exhaust even. We also have 2 windows so you can see into your case from, which is nice. So on the back of this case you can see we have the mounting hole for the PSU. It's a bottom mounted PSU this is, so that's quite good. We have 2 holes for water cooling which are rubber so they're not going to break. We have ventilation down here, the exhaust fan here, and slots for the PCI slots on your motherboard. I'll show you the bottom. We have another dust filter here, space for another fan. We have vents here for your PSU intake, and we just have rubber feet to stop your case moving around. Now, the side of this Zalman Z9 Plus case is quite hard to take off, so in the comments section below I'd like you to say whether it is a make default or whether it's just my case that is a bugger to get the side off, so please let me know on that one. So on the inside of this case you'll see the cage for the 5.25 or 5¼ inch drive bays, and the slot down here for the 3¼ inch drive bay. We also have the tallest hard drive cage down here, so you won't be needing any screws or screwdrivers to install your hard drives into that area. Now coming on to the motherboard tray, we have an absolutely massive hole behind where your CPU would sit on your motherboard, which means that when you come to install aftermarket coolers, may it be air cooling or water cooling, you're able to take off the other side panel and install your cooler while the motherboard is still in the tray, so you won't have to take it out. And you can also see we have various cable management holes, one here, one there, and one up there, and one massive one at the bottom, so you can route all your cables through there. We also have our, if I turn that round a bit, you might be able to see that white 120mm exhaust fan. You can see another exhaust fan up the top there, and there is room for another one which can be intake or exhaust to the right of it. So I'll show you the flip side of the inside of the case now. On the other side of this case, obviously you can see the other side of the motherboard tray, the drive bays, etc. Another thing that I forgot to mention on the other side, this hard drive cage stores its hard drive a different way to most cases. most cases store the hard drives with their connectors pointing that way towards the back of the case, whereas these ones can be stored with their connectors pointing out the right side of the case or the left side of the case towards the back, so you can route your cables round without them being seen, which is good. And also, you would have seen this on the front, this honeycomb grill here, but you can see it better from the back. These have little screw mounts which you can fit a 2.5 inch solid state drive into, which kind of utilises the space of the case. So, and coming to the cable management, you can see that with this case I can fit the width of my hand inside of this case, which means there's a good 2.5 to 3 centimetres of space to route your cables or hide them from anywhere, which is very good. A lot of space there. Also, you can see all the cables for the connectors for the front panel. Some of them are sleeved in black, but some aren't, like the front LEDs and the reset switches, but all the USB headers and the audio ones are all sleeved in black. So lastly, on the top of this case you can see the meshed area for the 220mm fans that are able to sit on the top of this case, and we have a small indented area with the Zalman branding on the top, where you can put anything really, from USB flash drives to screws to any other PC tools. So this has been Ben from Komplete Komputers. This has been the Zalman Z9 Plus case. Thank you for watching another one of our video reviews. Like, comment, subscribe, and expect to see much more from us in the near future. Bye.